All right, let's get it started now. Welcome to Podcast with Casual, episode 8 already. We missed last week because technical difficulties, let's say. So
Hmm.
we're gonna get caught up this week. A little bit of news that, I mean, last week wasn't that heavy on news, so it shouldn't be too bad. So let's kick our introductions, starting with Almighty. Go ahead.
Yo, it's Almighty Low, YouTube Almighty Low, Twitter Almighty Low. Let's have a good podcast.
All right. Sap.
Zap224 underscore on Twitter. Check it out.
Yo, Zap, plug your sports Twitter, bro. Go ahead, plug that.
Good. If you want the latest in sports in the Dallas area, please check blitzweekly.com. Find me on the hoe.
Yeah, you're too funny. All right. And Risen.
Hello everyone, Risen for Vengeance here. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my YouTube channel, same name.
Make sure y'all check out
that feminist killing video.
Facts.
It's
Risen with
spoil it.
Risen with GOAT content. Okay.
That man was stabbing her after burning her. I was done. I was done.
Spoiling.
Saber was defending her though. I just want to put that out in the DM.
I was like, why are you wasting your time doing that? I don't know.
I just simply posted a video guide. Nothing else needs to be said.
Saber is turning into a SJW. That's our first segment.
I was like running around St. Dennis, like I haven't got there in the store yet, but like
in the knee.
Come on. Knee, nigga.
Whatever. I haven't heard it in the game. Whatever. But
okay.
What's it called? I was just walking around like in the city, and I heard the feminist like in my headphones. And I just could not find her. I was mad.
Really?
Yes.
Oh man. And you can just go talk to her, and she asks you a question, and she's like, "Do you support the feminist movement?" And then you can either say yes or no.
I'm gonna Falcon Punch.
You know, like no matter what you say, like yes, the yes no question, Arthur like always acts like a dick to her. Like it's so fucking funny.
Arthur's too GOAT, man. He too GOAT.
He's like he's like, oh sure, women can vote. If anybody's dumb enough to vote, sure, go ahead.
Yeah, that's the exactly way you say like no matter what choices you pick.
Yeah.
What a goat.
That's funny. Definitely funny. He's better than John, by the way. Easy.
Facts only.
Easy.
We don't have to talk about Red Dead a whole lot. I'm just saying, Arthur, goat ass character, like just MC for a game.
Relatable, so reliable.
He's Rockstar's best MC, I think.
Yeah,
hell yeah.
He's white. All I'm saying, he's white.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here, yo.
Like Trevor was ass.
Oh man,
It was definitely ass.
But he really good. Yeah, Arthur is definitely probably top one. Yeah. But let's get it started. Time for a segment we like to call Casual Tidings, where us casuals keep up with the most important news in gaming. So there's how many items on the list today? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 items on the list. So let's just get it started with some that we missed last week. Oof. Okay. Bethesda warns Fallout 76 fans to expect spectacular bugs and issues. In a note to fans, Bethesda calls Fallout 76 a starting line, not a finished game, and thanks them for continued support.
My God.
How is this even a game, dog?
Yo, did y'all hear the day one patch?
I'm sorry, repeat that?
The day one patch for Fallout 76 is 54 gigabytes.
That's insane.
Todd Howard, it just works.
I mean, what do you expect? Like the beta was pretty short, and the game comes out like this week, I think.
This game is the quickest cash grab I ever seen in my life, bro.
And this game is $60. This is not
this game. This game was starting to get not spoiled, but like leaked, quote unquote, earlier this year, and now they're trying to sell it as a quote unquote finished product.
This is definitely not a finished product, and this is
Top Dog gonna buy it because he borderline retarded. But
wasn't Marvin hyping this up?
Yeah, Marvin was definitely.
He's been mad quiet.
Yeah,
now
he beta. Ooh.
Yo, like honestly, the way Bethesda like handled the beta was pretty weird because they like when they started doing a beta, they only like made a beta go active like for a few hours only, and they would shut down the server, and then a few days like later they will turn servers back on again. And
Yeah, it was so weird.
Yeah.
That was like a flame thing.
I don't really get like what they were doing.
Who does that? Yeah.
How does your game have a bug that can delete your game? Like that is not normal. Like
I mean, Alien Colonial Marines, remember that? They had like a bug, like a miscode that would fuck up the AI.
Like a typo in the AI code.
Oh, like one little typo.
AI turned to shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah, it can definitely happen. Incompetence goes a long way.
I mean, that's just Bethesda's forte is incompetence.
I keep telling y'all every week, Bethesda overrated. Keep saying it.
That's the game studios. I keep emphasizing that, man.
You know what we talking about, lad.
No, because it pisses me off when it sounds like
No.
That whole corporation garbage.
Man,
because a lot of bugs in Bethesda single player are like hilarious, but since like if there's gonna be like bugs in multiplayer, yeah, that's gonna totally ruin your experience.
I'm gonna fuck it up. Of course.
And yeah, that's a whole game for 76. So like that game's fucked.
Ain't no mods, by the way. Probably not.
No, they did. They announced it. At least on PC. I don't know about PlayStation. There's
useless ass game.
Yeah, it's definitely useless, man.
Cash grab. That's the use for it.
You know what? They should have just made like a spinoff, like a Fallout 4 spinoff. I think it would have done fine. I would have bought it, honestly.
Yeah, they should have just made like a New Vegas kind of game. Even if they didn't get Obsidian, they should have just got the same guys. Hey, just make another game.
Yeah, and I think I would have bought it, honestly.
This idea is...
I would have bought it.
Yeah,
but the Fallout 76 idea is cool.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
First off, who the fuck wants to play online with that engine? I'm sorry.
MMO Fallout sounds
no. MMO Fallout sounds ass, but like a survival MMO sounds cool, but like this won't work. Like
especially it don't work for Bethesda like with their kind of game to me.
And especially now that they're rushing it and they're just putting the game out with all the bugs. They're not even trying. Well, they say they're trying to fix it, but let's say this game sells like shit. They'll never fix it.
Metacritic prediction?
60.
70 at best.
I say
60.
Yeah, like around the 70s.
No way it's 60.
User score 31.
No. I'm talking about like Metacritic from the critics.
Yeah,
76.
7.
Yeah, I'll say 70.
I'm serious. I think it's gonna be like a 78, 76, 74. Like that.
I can see Bethesda paying off some reviewers, give it a 10. You know what I'm saying?
He said it paid off. Oof.
Yo, we gotta start keeping it 100. Some of you niggas are getting paid off. Like,
let's keep it more than 100. No, they don't. And YouTubers are more influential than game critics anyway.
That's a fact.
I ain't deny that.
But I don't think they're paid off. I just think like sometimes they send them the codes, they're friends, and like. It's not.
But that's what I mean by getting paid off. Like they get incentives to rate the game higher.
Nah. But I don't think they do it out of incentive. I just think they do it out of because it's like. I wouldn't.
I don't even want to talk about this. That's debunked a while ago.
You don't think so?
I don't think they get paid off. No.
I think
hyping up Tetris Effect because he knows all them shits.
Big ass sites, like why would they allow their
that nigga Jason
employees to get paid off?
No, I don't think it's paid off. Nobody pays anybody off. I'm just saying
exactly.
The way that they that they work with the publishers and the developers, I think that influenced a little bit.
That nigga Jason.
Yeah, like I don't think they get paid off, but I do think that like sometimes they just fuck around with the score just to get like attention.
A reputation matters. Like, I mean, I think like the legacy of a brand like Nintendo or something, like that's why a lot of
the gold
games
standard
tend to stay high. Something like that, I guess.
That's who. Yeah.
I don't know. That nigga Jay should be on Twitter defending every developer. I don't know how.
The developer could literally rub a hat and be like, "Man, that was the 100-hour week."
Leave that alone. Come on, man. At some point, we gotta start stating facts about some of these developers. Like,
I mean, it's like Bethesda. Like they've been out. They've pretty much been out of the game since Skyrim came out. I mean, like in terms of being really innovative.
Yeah.
Like they've been behind everyone else that's making the same shit that they got inspired by when they made Skyrim. Like they're behind and they just don't want to innovate, and they're paying for it now.
Yeah, it's true. Unfortunate. Hopefully they learn with the new RPG. What's the name? Star something.
Starfield or whatever.
Starfield, yeah. It might be good. I don't know. We'll see. But to it. Number 2. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct is now over, so this was last week. And I suspect that it was a jam-packed with news. You can rewatch the entire broadcast below. But the highlights include a new character, Ken, and Incineroar? What the fuck?
Incineroar. It's a Pokemon.
Or good. As well as pre-order bonus, the Piranha Plant. That was funny.
That was
retarded. Like
I was mad.
How the fuck do you put a regular Piranha Plant but not PD Piranha? Yeah, like that's retarded.
That's like the final Smash. I was like, what the fuck?
Yo, come on, man.
That was Sony ass move,
because like Ridley, Bowser, and like they're fucking huge, but so why can't like PD Piranha be like an actual fighter? Like it makes
why is a regular Mario enemy a fucking character?
That was some Sony.
Zap, how did you feel about the Direct? Because I know you're a Smash
Bros. All right. I guess, okay. Well, first of all, there was like this supposed leak, in quotes, like a little bit back, like 2 weeks ago. And it was like apparently detailing, it was like a picture. It looked pretty convincing. Like, you know, like that like painting that like shows all the characters together and like they add the characters whenever they reveal them.
Yeah,
it's like that big guest mural. Yeah. It's like that one that shows like Shadow the Hedgehog and like Banjo and Kazooie and like Gino from Super Mario RPG and shit. And like it looked fucking real. Like why would someone be able to edit that picture, like that big ass mural? So everyone just assumed it was real. And like we're just expecting all these characters, and then we got a regular Mario enemy as DLC, a Pokemon we didn't want, and Ken, which I mean, he was part of the leak, so I mean that was good. So
how do you feel about 5 characters for $25?
I mean that's fine. Like I like the package they did. I mean the package they did for last game is like the same. It's like $6 for a character, a stage, and something else.
Damn.
Okay, hold on. Another question: how do you feel about these spirits? Because I feel like some of these spirits should have been fighters. How do you feel about that?
Okay, well. First of all, I'm just disappointed. Like the spirits mode was being like advertised. It seemed like a while back as like an actual story mode. But,
right.
I mean, if you you watch the gameplay of like that story mode part, right? Like it was like that game board thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally Smash Tour from Smash 4, and that was terrible. I mean, like it's gonna be better, but like it's the same shit. Like they took that game board shit and they just made it a little bit better. Like. I'm not convinced the story mode's going to actually be like Brawl or even Melee's Adventure Mode, which is, I mean, probably my favorite. But I don't know. It's just like the Spirits is just like a overglorified, like the stickers from the other games or like the trophies. Like it's just like something different. But I don't know if I like it.
Supposedly, it's supposed to give your character different stats and.
I don't really care about that shit. Like, cause I mean, if I'm doing competitive, like those are turned off anyway.
Those are
like,
right.
Yeah.
But I think because this was the last Direct, it kind of like it put a bad taste in my mouth. Because like
for sure,
it's like a bunch of I don't want to say negatives but to me there were negatives from that last Direct, like the spirits.
Why was a Piranha Plant the last character revealed before the game comes out?
Right, Piranha Plant
fighter, I think.
That was some move. Remember, PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale.
Oh my!
I actually paid full price for that, so I got it.
I actually do wish Sony didn't abandon that and try it again, but they probably will never try that again.
Yeah, they won't try that.
Yeah,
again.
if they like make a PlayStation All Star sequel with like Smash Bros like mechanics, that I think would have done well.
Oh honestly,
yeah. The more Sony games come out, the better you can do because now you gotta add Alloy. You gotta
you gonna add Ellie. Ellie gonna have a bow. Alloy gonna have a bow.
I think Mac could be a lit, like character to play as.
Wait, who?
Knack. I don't like
Oh.
him much, but
Oh, Knack.
as a fighter, he could be good.
No, yeah, in like a
like
Smash type
Dogma.
game, that could be a good character.
Definitely. But yeah, so are you guys still hyped?
I mean,
for it,
like I'm hyped for the game. It's just
Yeah.
as the last direct, I don't like the. I mean, I think they should have like switched around some of the character reveals, and I think it would have been better. Like, I don't know. I think if the final direct would have been probably where they reveal like Simon Belmont, that would have been dope,
Right.
or something like that. Like,
yeah, that was big. That was big.
but like in Incineroar, like that's not even the Pokemon we wanted. Like, what are you doing?
Actually, I was honestly expecting Incineroar to be in Smash. Like
I was
kinda
expecting
predicted it.
Decidueye, like just because I don't know. It's like fucking fat cat.
Yeah, I know, but like Incineroar is like a wrestler. Like he looks like a
True.
wrestler, so it does kind of like you should kind of expect it.
Yeah,
So Zach, you buying this game day one?
of course.
Word.
I'm
Do you already?
Smash.
Do you already have a Switch?
No, I need to get one.
Yeah,
You know the Smash Bros. Bundle is out.
Yeah,
But
I've been noticing like people have it, so I guess the game's digital, but I don't know.
But it's like you can't play it until I don't know. When it come
Yeah.
out, December something.
December 9th, I think.
9th?
yeah, I'm dead. I'm definitely getting a Switch just for Smash.
Oh yeah,
Woo!
super hype.
Yikes. Definitely not paying 300 for that, but
Saber a hater.
Boys.
Well, there's some
Who's
games I'm
saying?
gonna get also as well as Smash.
I'm not
Yeah, I
saying
do.
you shouldn't do
Chronicles
it.
2. Word. Yeah. Good job, Ryzen.
I'm not even lying. Like Mario Tennis looked dumb fire.
I played a demo of that. That's
Yeah.
just really fun. Like
I'll be alright.
Yeah, there's some
Okay.
games I want to cop.
Yeah, Mario Tennis could be fun, but for like 5 minutes.
all right, Pony.
I'm just saying. Number 3. EA has announced that Respawn, the developer behind the critically acclaimed first-person shooter Titanfall 2, is scheduled to launch multiple games prior to the end of 2019.
Woo!
Shut up.
I'm a fuck.
Neither EA nor Respawn has confirmed what those games might be. The announcement came about during a quarterly earnings call when EA CEO Andrew Wilson stated, across multiple studies, we have new projects underway, including games from Respawn Entertainment that are slated to launch by next holiday season. Okay, lots to unpack here. First, what do you think the games are? So we know one is
Titanfall 3.
Well, isn't Jedi Fallen Order? Was that Respawn?
that's one.
I
That's
thought they can't. Whoa! I thought they canceled all Star Wars games.
No.
No,
What?
man.
It was Amy Hennig.
No, like
Okay.
back at like EA's at E3, like one of the freaking Respawn devs just announced like that Fallen Order game. Like they didn't even show like a fucking trailer. It's just
Yeah, he was just sitting there in the
hey,
crowd.
we're
Hey, here's our game.
That's it. Like
Yeah, that wasn't Andrea Renee the one interviewing him or something.
Yes.
yeah, literally worst EA E3 ever.
I don't know. Last year, dude. Whew.
Yeah, last year was, oh my god.
Jesse Wellens goat.
The way thanks he said, so let's get back to is it funny. There was a Need for Speed thing, but okay, so that's what Respawn. They're making Jedi whatever. That's one. What about the other game? Titanfall 3?
Titanfall 3.
I think
And
it's too fast, but
Is
I
it?
don't know.
It's not that fast.
Titanfall 2 came out 2017, right?
No, 2016.
2016.
Huh?
Yeah.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
it's
Yeah.
time.
Okay,
It is
all right.
time, boys.
Yeah, y'all, never mind. Y'all right. It's
We
probably Titanfall
lit.
3.
Let me look it up. Titanfall 3.
And we need Titanfall 3 to come out in August. We need it.
Are they ever gonna get rid of the bots in Titanfall? Like I don't want.
Probably
I don't
not.
want them in the game.
Probably-
not. Honestly,
probably
I don't
not.
think it's following me. I'm not gonna lie.
I just want the story, man.
Yeah, that story was good.
there
Titanfall
for the-
story, really?
It was good, dude.
Titanfall 2 story was good. I enjoyed it.
I'm not kidding. It was good. It was short, but it was perfect.
I want like cinematic looking graphics and like just tight gameplay, and I'm good.
The gameplay is, dude. The gameplay is on this.
I need the game to come out in August, so by Black Friday it's $20. Thank you very much.
I need the in Titan gameplay to be better. Like, I just never even wanted to be in a
agree.
Titan.
I agree.
I agree with you.
Honestly, I never liked it in the first one, so.
Oh, I never even played the first.
Is Respawn Studio like even big enough to handle multiple projects
I don't
in
think
like
so,
a specific like year?
I don't know. EA gonna try to force it, so.
I mean, they had 200 employees in 2017, so I assume they have more by now.
Yeah, I mean, they have more employees, but I hope, dude. I hope this doesn't go down, because, EA killed what's the name?
They kill everyone.
They can definitely kill Respawn. They can definitely do it.
Man, when EA gonna kill DICE? Let's talk about it.
They're never gonna kill DICE.
Battlefield 5 looking ass.
Yo, Battlefield 5 is looking so trash.
I don't know if it's DICE's fault that they're just in a shithole right now.
Nah,
you're right.
You're
right, Zach.
No.
I don't.
It is kind of their fault, to be honest, because like they've acted like dicks and like they've actually acted like a bunch of SJWs. Like,
Oh yeah, you're right. On shit like that.
Okay, well,
right.
I don't want the like guy that heads that department or whatever, like statements like that. I don't want him speaking for like the people that actually make the game. But
man, somebody in that studio gotta say, "Yo, we gotta go back to modern." Like, somebody has to say it.
It's a little bit their fault because they did BF1, right, and that was
I'm not saying they deserve no blame. I'm just saying I don't think they deserve the brunt of it.
I mean, well, what type of blame are we talking about? Like,
I'm just saying, like, the reason, like, their reputation is just down the shitter. They're not mostly at fault for it. Does that make sense?
But they not helping it though.
I'm not saying they're helping. I'm just saying, like, there have been factors greater than them that have also led to them just being.
I would say BioWare is more along those lines, but DICE, I don't know.
I think BioWare. I mean, this is their last chance.
No, they're gonna get it right.
Wait, hold on. When does Anthem come out? It come out this year?
February.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
I don't care.
I don't care either, but it's gonna sell. I think it's gonna sell a lot.
Support Anthem if you don't want BioWare to close.
Support it if you like trash.
Man, who cares, bro? Who cares about EA games anymore, bro? Honestly, bro.
They are actually irrelevant as shit.
Such a shame. Anyways. But so yeah, y'all think it's Titanfall 3?
Can't wait.
Probably.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Titanfall 3 on a Star Wars game?
Yeah, I guess so.
I hope I mean, why haven't we seen Fallen Order? How can it come out this year or by the end of 2019 if you haven't seen shit about it? It's gonna come out
because they wouldn't have said it to the investors.
I highly doubt it's gonna come out in 2019 though.
I mean, that can just be their roadmap. I mean, they can still officially delay it.
Come out before the Star Wars game? No way.
You don't think Titanfall can come out before it?
No way.
Oh wait, when does the next Star Wars movie come out? Because I think they're gonna release the Fallen Order like near the Star Wars.
They better not.
Probably just holiday season next year.
Yeah,
they better not. So wait, hold on. There's no Star Wars movie this year. This. Oh well, we would have seen advertising.
I don't know. I haven't paid attention to it.
The Solo.
But that was in like. Usually they have one around Christmas.
No,
they said because of the Solo being low sales.
That wasn't even why. No.
Oh, right. That's true.
Hold on. It's one big movie every other year. So in 2015 that was The Force Awakens. Then 2016 that was Rogue One. Then 2017 that was The Last Jedi. Then summer 2018 is Solo, and then 2019 would be the episode 9. So that works.
Yeah. So what I meant is that I think they're gonna release the Fallen Order like when episode 9 comes out.
Yeah. Probably like a little bit before, kind of like Battlefront.
Yeah, like
Better not be a movie game.
we'll see. But it just seems Respawn is getting a lot of shit, a lot of work. So I don't know, man.
Buy
We'll
these
see.
games.
And by the
Support
way,
Respawn.
you remember Visceral's game, like Amy Hennings?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They're remaking, not remaking, but remodeling that game so it can be an open world.
I thought they were making it a multiplayer game.
No, it's an open world. They didn't cancel it; just make it an open world because it was linear before.
So does Amy Hennig have a job?
Not there. Whoa.
No, we don't care no more. We don't care no more.
It's not even Visceral's not even open. It's just it's another studio making an open world Star Wars game with what they have. So we'll see. I don't have faith in it.
Naughty Dog, rehire Amy Hennig.
Absolutely, dog. They need it.
Fire Neil Druckmann, get back Amy Hennig.
Yo,
Pretty much runs that shit now.
Have you ever
He's
seen
like the
the-
Jerry Jones of Naughty Dog. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah, he's not going.
That's
anywhere.
true. That's true.
He's not going anywhere. Unless he wants to. If he wants to, he might. Like,
Nah, he bringing Naughty Dog right with him too. Wherever he go.
you know what I think what's gonna happen? I think they're gonna make 2 games next generation. One of them is gonna be like SJW Neil Druckmann shit, and the other one's gonna be like another part of that studio. I think that's gonna happen.
Uncharted 5 with Nathan Drake's daughter. Can't wait.
All right.
No.
Can't wait.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm not gonna give Naughty Dog my money until Neil Druckmann gets fired.
Okay.
Wait, so you're not buying
We'll
Last
see
of
you
Us?
day one. We'll see you day one.
Day one.
Oh, nah.
Good dog.
Those 2 games look too good. I don't care.
If I see a used game, then yeah, technically I'll buy because my money is not going to Naughty Dog, but still.
We shall see you day one, my friend.
Yo, you know what Risen gonna do? He's gonna get the $56.99 pre-owned version. I guess that's what he's gonna do. Get out of here.
Maybe
when Rev says, "Oh, I'm not supporting this game," but he's gonna play it like endless times. He's just gonna, game share it.
Bro, I was thinking about Last of Us 2 gameplay about how Ellie got drugged from under that. That game gonna be too lit. Oh man.
We'll see, bro. We gotta wait and see.
I mean, after seeing the AI in Red Dead, like I was like, well, first of all, when I was seeing the Last of Us 2 gameplay, like remember when that came out, everyone was like, "This AI is just not possible. This is fake as hell."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like Rockstar and Naughty Dog, like they've already figured it out. Like we're here. The next gen is
next gen.
What the fuck?
God,
you guys
too hype
there.
Too hype.
Definitely, yeah, though. Like next gen, bro. The AI about to be insane, dog.
And we ponying up. Oh man.
Big facts.
We'll see, bro. All right, number 4. On February 6th, 2018, we published an article. This was Trusted Reviews that was sourced from a confidential corporate document. We should have known this information was confidential and should have not published it. We undeservedly apologize to Tech2 Games, and we have undertaken not to repeat such actions again. So basically what happened was they leaked like Red Dead Redemption information. And Red Dead filed like a lawsuit. So now they have agreed to donate over $1 million to charity chosen by Take-Two. So this
Wait, hold on. Who's they though? Who's the website?
I told you at the beginning. It was Trust Reviews.
Trusted Reviews.
Yeah, it's just a random website.
Well, what kind of info do they leak regarding Red Dead?
See, that's the problem. Nobody knows. Like, okay, all we know is they didn't sign an NDA, so there was no embargo. But if they leaked like stolen info, that qualifies Take-Two, like to sue them.
Right.
We don't know. All we know is this happens, and it's kind of unfortunate because nobody has the fucking right to like take away your. If I leak something because I wanted to, you don't have the right to take it away. Even if you don't like it, it's like journalism. That's what it is.
But you're not supposed to even know about the like.
It don't matter though. If I didn't steal it And if I'm not like, infringing a company right because I didn't sign an NDA, you don't have the right to take my shit away. You know what I mean?
Man, I don't know. I don't
It,
know.
it's just like journalism. Like, if you don't steal it, if you don't, don't do anything wrong, nobody has the right to like silence the press.
I mean, I'm not sure how it all works, but
I want to know how they got $1 million. Like, I never heard about this company before ever.
That's what I wanted to say. I was like, they got $1 million bucks.
How did they got $1 million? Like, I'm trying to tell y'all.
I was like, yo, IGN making bank.
We need that PWC website.
Oh my god.
Wait till we actually get the money first.
Wait till we have more than 20 subs.
The stars land on the moon. Lord.
Me and Joel about to take over.
Because each of us is making $0 and 0 cents. So let's wait.
What you mean? I'm making negative. All right. Next topic. This one's a doozy. Over the last few days, controversy has surrounded a widely viewed clip where Red Dead Redemption 2 player, you guys know the name, gleefully feeds an in-game feminist to an alligator. After the press reported that clip had been viewed nearly 1 million times by commenters who shared the action, the uploader temporarily got his entire channel terminated from YouTube. Hours later, YouTube reversed this decision, conceded that its content reviewers sometimes make mistakes. So, how do you guys feel about this?
Wait, I just want to say something first. That guy who uploaded that feminist video beating shit out of that feminist, he's my hero.
Wait, hold on. Nah. We're gonna have to expose some facts. Earlier, you just said you didn't like the nigga. Like, this was like 30 minutes ago.
Why are you dry snitching on Risen?
Nah, I'm moist snitching. We gotta get to the bottom of this. He faking right now.
Proof for lies. Proof for lies.
Yo, Risen up there. Listen up there. Yo, I don't even like this dude. Risen up there. Yo, this guy's my hero.
Proof for lies.
I do want to like play devil's advocate real quick because like while I do think this guy's GOAT, there's like a side of people who I think are kind of dumb in like these kind of situations.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So there are people who think like YouTube just owes them just for them being on the site. Like they think that they deserve to have their videos monetized. Like, I mean, when people get pissed about YouTube demonetizing their shit because of like shit like anything, I just really don't understand because like, I mean, no one owes you anything. You're making fucking videos.
Good point.
Like,
see, Zap, here's your thing, right?
Well, hold on. I just want to finish real quick. It's just like, I mean, think about how this site started. Like, I think people are getting just a little too angry and riled up about YouTube just wanting to be a little bit how it was when it started, which is people just make videos just for the sake of it. And not for money making.
Here's the thing, Zach, because I agree with you. Like, there's some things that shouldn't be monetized, but it's like, and it's almost impossible to fix because there's so many YouTube videos being uploaded, like right now.
And the algorithm or whatever they have is like fucked or whatever, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if the algorithm, it keeps on fucking over the same content creators and they don't know how to fix this issue. So it's like, yeah, I'm asking YouTube to fix the issue because the algorithm keeps fucking me over and let's say I don't curse, I switch up my intro, video format, the different tags I use, everything. I can do all that and still get demonetized. So
okay, that's fair. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like people like it seems like some people. I'm not saying everyone. Yeah, it just seems like some people are.
You're right.
Like
some people are entitled.
Yeah, it seems like they think like YouTube owes them something, but it's just like, when did they ever promise you that they owe you money or something? Like it's like when was that? Like I don't know.
Fair point.
YouTube was always a risk. Like when I was growing up and I was watching content creators, I understood growing up that YouTube was always a risk. Like, you might not get any views, like, and you'd have to deal with that. But now people think, well, millions of people use the site, so I should be doing good. Like, no, you still have to do what you got to do.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's like thousands upon thousands of people. I just think like they just like depend a little too much on a video making site like for their livelihood, and it's just, I don't know.
Yeah.
They happen to be Democrats, by the way. Oh, what?
Work for your money, you fucks.
Anyway, well, all right. So back to the topic at hand, right? So back to this guy. I didn't like how this dude, he went on Twitter and he was like, "Yo, YouTube banned me because I punched the girl for wanting to vote or whatever." Like, he made it about one video, but when you look at his uploads, like, so his first video was him just punching the woman, and then the next one was like doing some other shit, and then he fed the alligators. But when you look at the titles, you could tell it was to invoke something,
Whoa, hold up. Like those other ones, like he uploaded some after he got his channel back, like that one, like deporting a Mexican, like he was doing all that shit after he got reinstated. So like he was like just saying "fuck you" to YouTube.
Yeah. You can tell he was doing that to invoke emotion.
But that was after that already happened. That was after the ordeal.
He was doing that. He was doing that before he got banned. He was still uploading videos about the same woman.
Mighty means. I saw. Okay, so let me explain what I'm Mighty saying. Like he put that video with the feminist, right? And it got a lot of views, and he kept uploading like feminists destroying videos. Just a few, like feeding the alligators and like
right
a train and shit.
Okay.
My point is, he was obviously doing that to evoke some type of emotion, and I believe on the community guidelines, that's something you can't do. Like, that's against the community guidelines.
Yeah, like him to say he was like, if he's trying to say like, oh, I'm innocent, I wasn't doing anything, I was just uploading videos, like, okay, that's bullshit. You were obviously trying to do something.
Right. We know what you're trying to do.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, like, dude, don't bullshit us. Obviously, you're trying to like do something. Like, don't play retard.
Yeah.
Don't play. But I still don't think he should have got banned.
No.
I can see YouTube hitting him up and being like, "Yo, you gotta change the title of the video or something." But just straight off ban off of. Just straight up ban. I don't know.
I wouldn't even care if they delete the video. Like, I mean,
but first of all, why does the title even matter? He's just doing that shit over a fucking video game. He shouldn't even be banned.
Because he's making that title to invoke emotion out of certain type of people.
So, Shiloh, I don't know what you mean by evoke.
Wait. I mean, yeah, I don't know. You seem a little. I don't know. Wait, explain your position. I guess is what I'm saying.
I'm saying I don't care because I didn't feel any type of way watching the video. But I'm saying there's some people in the world that would watch that video, read that title, and would feel some type of way. Yeah. And according to the community guidelines, that's against the guidelines.
No. That's stupid.
Okay, no, that what?
I don't make the guidelines up.
Wait, what? Where does the guidelines say? Well, people get triggered by everything, but there are still videos up. So how? It
says you can't promote violence or.
That's absolutely.
I mean, how is he promoting it? He's just doing it.
He's doing to a real person.
I agree with y'all, but some people would not agree with y'all.
Okay.
I guess that's their fault for being dumb.
Yeah, it's not.
And I guess if those people also work at YouTube, then they need to get fired now.
Nah.
Yeah. Here's my biggest issue though. Like, I understand what the feminists were triggered about, but even then, I don't think they should have taken down the video. It was childish because, like, if you hear to that one, like, all she's doing is like, "Oh, let me vote" and shit. At least that's what I heard. Like,
that's what she said. Let me vote. I stood around her for like 5 minutes. Like, let me vote. Let me vote. That's what she was doing. Like,
all right, I don't have a problem with that.
I mean, I just like, I think people aren't mad at the video itself. I don't think people are mad that Arthur is killing this woman in Red Dead Redemption 2. I think people are mad at this guy's intentions when uploading it.
Sure.
And that's why YouTube took the action they did, which might have been extreme, but it just explains why they did it.
Yeah. But taking down the video is stupid. You only get
I
more
think
playtime.
I think YouTube needs a feature for I don't know. I don't know if this is already a feature, but like a soft channel strike or something like that.
No.
That's for shit that's like just it's like all right, yo, you wilding a little because to me what like he uploaded like 5 6 videos in a row and it's like yo, you know what you're doing, you gotta calm down a little bit.
He was getting the views though. He wasn't doing it just for because it was for the views.
That's true. I don't know.
And-
Demonetize those
and,
videos.
Yeah,
before
I
he was killing the KKK, he had a video before the feminist one, which worked with the KKK.
yeah, I think if they do want to do stuff like that, what you're saying, I get what you're saying, Almighty. Like, I think if they do something besides like a multiple months long like ban or some shit like that, then like if they figure out a way to do like a week strike or something like that, I think that would work.
Just something because like we know what you're doing, yo. Like you gotta chill.
But
That's
yeah,
it.
He should not gain strikes at all. Just don't be a fucking pussy about it. It's simple.
Rising mad because he about to get a strike.
Well, okay. Listen, what we're just saying is like what YouTube would do. We're not saying like or how they could have handled if they wanted to take action, how they could have handled it better. Not what we think they should have done.
Yeah. Demonetize the videos just might have been a good.
Honestly, like I don't see a problem with like killing because of the ideals. Like you can kill Fidel in Black Ops. If anyway, I don't know.
Fake.
Doesn't matter. Like it's his figure. It's what he represents. You can kill. I remember there were people killing Karl Marx in Assassin's Creed Syndicate just because he was communist and shit. Dude, that shit had me dying. And that's funny. I'm sorry. I don't find it offensive.
But you do understand that some people might. That's all I'm saying.
Some
They're
people
dumb. Who cares about
even if they
them?
might find it offensive, that doesn't. The video should be taken down. Imagine if the KKK now said,
I agree, bro. I agree with you. I agree with you.
That's what I'm saying. Of course, no. Of course, some people are gonna get offended, dude. The KKK, I'm sure, gets offended every day that people are killing KKK members. Okay,
fuck them niggas. I'll upload Mafia 3 gameplay all day. Now what?
Okay, how about we leave it at this? Like, I don't think me or Almighty wanted the dude to get banned, but we just think.
I agree. I know what you got.
If YouTube did something, like, they just went too far.
Yeah.
Right. And he knew what he was doing.
Yeah. Of course
it's like I don't blame YouTube for taking action, is what I'm saying, and I don't think. Yeah, I think that's just what we're saying.
All right.
Well, YouTube is full of fucking morons, so they should not have done it.
Definitely YouTube is the most like inconsistent site I've seen.
It is, bro.
Inconsistent.
That is true.
Blame PewDiePie because he said, "No, never mind."
The N-word. Yeah.
Yeah.
He wants to say he didn't start the adpocalypse, but he really did.
He did. As soon as he said "nigga," that's when everything went bad. Like,
and you heard that dumbass Logan Paul guy who uploaded a video of a Japanese guy's corpse.
Oh yeah.
And like YouTube didn't even take the video down; he manually took it down.
Young goat.
Inconsistent.
Yep.
YouTube.
It's fucking retarded.
But they gotta take down these type of videos, but not the
They probably gonna take down this podcast because we said retarded too much. I ain't gonna hold you.
Give it a year.
Yeah, Logan Paul can run around disrespecting a whole culture, but I can't kill a character in a video game.
Yep, pretty much. There's inconsistencies. That's the problem. And the biggest problem, they don't have workers there, have bots. So
they have bots. That's the main issue. They have bots. And then the work, obviously we see here now that the workers that work there, if they find offense to a subject, they're just going to do what they got to do. Exactly what they did with the dude's video.
Yeah, and they reinstalled it back. That's probably like a personal decision, like at somebody. All right, moving on. That's a pretty lengthy topic. Number 6. Microsoft has been on a studio spending spree this year. Xbox Phil Spencer announced that the company had acquired 4 studios: Ninja Theory, Playground Games, Undead Labs, and Compulsion Games. Okay, so one good one.
What playground?
I'll give one decent, one good.
What playground? Playground's
Playgrounds
great.
are good. Playgrounds, well, yeah, they are great.
They just make one type of game. So Microsoft has also established a new internal studio, the Initiative. We don't know what that shit is. That led by the former studio head at Crystal Dynamics, and now the addition of Obsidian will bring some valuable RPG know-how to Microsoft Studio lineup.
Were you just trying to rip on Playground for making one type of game?
No, I'm not ripping on them. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
How many type of games does Rockstar make now?
Ooh,
different type of games? They make a racing game. They made a top-down.
No.
I said
What?
now.
Now, what do they make? Third person, open world.
Not what now is. It's what they've made, for instance, forever. You can't just say now. What the fuck does that mean?
I mean, now as in like since 2008?
What the fuck
Wait.
are we picking an arbitrary ass number? And since 2008, they've made a racing game also, and Max Payne.
Yeah, they made Midnight Club LA.
What the fuck? They made table tennis too. Nah,
Table tennis was before those.
was it? I think it was
Yes.
2008. Let me look it up.
I think Obama was in office when table tennis was out. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
I don't think it was. It might have been the way beginning.
I don't know.
Look it up. Let me look it up.
I still count.
But
Wii
regardless,
tennis better.
I'm just saying they making one type of game.
Oh, yep.
Not
May
documented.
2006. I was right.
Oh, you right.
That's all right. I'm not docking that. I'm just saying. Man.
No, I get you. But I mean, Obsidian, that's a good pickup. I think that's Xbox's best.
You're
yet.
gonna kill off Obsidian. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I think this is gonna turn out bad for Obsidian.
I don't want to judge yet because
Yeah, I don't want to say anything yet.
I hope for the best, but right now it ain't it.
Because the reason, like, why do y'all think so? Is it because, like, I mean, I think one reason I would have doubts is because of how they handled Scalebound, but that's like
Scalebound was with Platinum Games, and they worked on every game under the sun at the same time.
I mean, that's true, but it's also like what I'm trying to say, I guess, is that I think Microsoft will be fine this time around because Obsidian is a Western developer. I mean, I just think they'll have a lot easier time like dealing with them. It makes a lot like I feel a lot more content with that than them acquiring something like I don't know, just some Japanese studio
like Platinum Games.
Sure.
But Obsidian is having financial difficulties right now, so if they're not getting the proper funding, then they're going to get shut down.
But that's why they joined Microsoft, so they can get the funding.
Yeah, but here's
Microsoft got money.
Here's my thing, bro. Here's my thing. Obsidian games, apart from PC sales, they don't sell astronomically well. That's one thing.
But hold on, they might have bought them for PC.
Okay, that's retarded because nobody's gonna buy like CRPGs. They're not.
Well, I mean, but that's their past. Like, I don't know. It's like
how is it their past? They came out with Pillars of Eternity too.
Yo,
well, I mean, I know. I'm just saying, like, that's them. Like, but by past, I mean anything they've done before. Like, this new version of them with money with Microsoft. I'm just saying, like, I'm not saying they will do something good or great, but they have the potential now. Like, they have the money and the resources to like make something big. You know.
All I know is Guerrilla Games went from Killzone to Horizon. That's all I know.
And Microsoft is like doing things like streamlining like assets like Sea of Thieves is water and shit, you know? Like I don't know. I'm just talking about potential. Like I'm not making any guarantees. No,
there's huge potential, but my thing is the more of the Microsoft side, not the Obsidian side. Like Microsoft is stingy as fuck. Like you don't think that they are. Even under Phil Spencer, they still are. And I don't trust Microsoft.
It's crazy because, like, they don't got nothing right now. Like, they just don't.
Remember the coalition? Like, that shit was so hyped back in the day. What happened with that? Shit, nothing happened. Literally nothing. And that was like they bought that studio.
They make Gears, right? They make
Gears.
Nothing. And like they funded that, and there was no talent there. But
they make Gears.
Yeah. Okay. So.
What do you mean? Okay,
what's the problem?
What's the problem?
I'm just saying that it wasn't great. It was just. Bleh.
But they're still making Gears. Like, I mean, what's wrong with Gears 4? Like, it's better than Judgment.
Facts only. Facts only.
And I mean, 5 looks okay. I mean, like
pony. That's why. That's the way he's
trying to say. Saber,
what are you trying to say? I don't know what you're saying.
Listen, what I'm trying to say is all these studios are unproven, except Obsidian, but I don't trust Microsoft's ability to manage the studios. That's all I'm saying. I actually believe that Ninja Theory are actually gonna make a great game under them. That's it.
I understand. I understand. Like, you know, they're what Microsoft has done up to this point. Like, the reason they've had to play catch up is, I mean, like, you have a point. Like, I just think, I mean, them acquiring these studios in the first place just shows a new Microsoft. I mean, Phil Spencer is still trying to turn the corner with them, and like they're trying to get better. I mean,
hello.
I couldn't hear you. You cut up.
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now?
A little bit. Yeah, I hear you.
A little bit. Okay. You good?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, I guess it's just like, I don't know. Microsoft. Shit, I lost where I was.
Yeah, you mean rebranding? It's a new Microsoft. I know what you mean.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's like they're trying to remodel themselves. Still, it's like they're still getting better, and like I just don't want to throw them out just because of their
what I'm
past.
Scared of?
I don't know.
Microsoft is hammering down on Game Pass. Like, they want everybody and their mom to use Game Pass. So if they get these developers to make, instead of making quality AAA games, they make games that are good for Game Pass, then it's going to be a waste of time. But if they make quality AAA games and not focus on Game Pass games, y'all know what I mean when I say Game Pass games, right?
No, I get what you're saying. I think the reason they're pushing that in the first place is because they have no games in the first place right now.
So you're saying, like, that's the big thing that's going to keep the boat floating?
I think when they have those games that these studios are making, I don't think Game Pass will be as big of a deal. Like, the reason they're having to push it right now is because they just don't have shit.
But you think these games are not going to be on Game Pass?
No, I'm not saying I think they can. I'm just saying I don't think Game Pass will be the focus of their whole, roadmap.
Y'all think these games are going to work day one on? Because y'all know Xbox making that streaming service where you can like use your Xbox controller on your iPhone and play Xbox games. Y'all think?
Huh?
I don't know.
I'm
gonna be honest.
Y'all hear about that?
Yeah, I know. I don't care.
What is it?
For like PS Now and shit.
I mean, I'll believe that shit when I see it, but I mean,
I just don't like playing games other than my TV. I don't know. Maybe sometimes the handhelds, but
I mean, if I can have ways to play games, I'll utilize them.
Like, I'm not gonna play on my iPhone. That's just that's some nut shit. I don't know. I don't know. That's not me.
Let's see. If I had a game like
Persona.
No.
Fuck yeah.
No, I want to play Persona on like a fucking big screen. So
I mean, okay, that's fine too.
I'm playing.
Persona 5 would be great on handheld.
People don't like what I like. Right?
I'm not debating your opinion. I'm just saying I wouldn't like it.
Like you said, fuck no.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, I understand.
But back to the point. We'll see how Obsidian handles it. I have faith in Ninja Theory though. I think they're gonna.
Xbox is the best box, and I am not the best box.
But from the past and like even from the present, honestly, like the way they handled Crackdown 3, the Sea of Thieves, State of Decay 2, like all these are like new games. These are not old games. Not trash. So.
Does Crackdown finally have a release date?
Yeah, February 15th.
Did they show Crackdown 3 gameplay at that Xbox?
Yeah,
whatever. How does it look?
It looks. You remember there was a city? There's not a city anymore. It's just a platform.
Huh?
I know.
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm serious.
Wait,
I gotta,
I gotta see this.
I gotta look at this, man. I gotta look at this. Hold on.
Man, I'm telling you.
Oh, no, ain't no way. Ain't no way. Because that was a selling point of the game, bro.
No, the destruction is there, but it's not really like a city anymore. It's like platform. I mean, it doesn't look like a city. That's what I'm saying.
The selling point of the game was the whole city. You're supposed to be able to destroy
It
that bitch.
looks like a fake city, bro. It looks like it's a floating city. Like I don't know, man.
I'm gonna look at that shit later.
Like
That's ridiculous.
there's no wind. Like the window's really not that good.
What is this neon shit?
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
You seen it? Yeah.
It's horrible.
Yeah, terrible. They like took out everything and just make it.
What happened to the power of the cloud? Oh, damn. Scalebound ain't die for this?
Yep.
Bring back Scalebound.
Yeah,
That was supposed to be
like neon platforms. So they took out there's no city. I don't know.
Scalebound was supposed to be game of the gen.
Should we talk about that X1000 X018? What the fuck is it called?
Fuck.
The X018? I don't know.
It looks like 2018 with an X.
About.
So I'm just saying, should we just talk about the whole thing?
Yeah, sure. There's nothing to talk about. Sure, let's talk about it.
Game Pass is $1.
I didn't watch it. I was at work, so I'm just asking y'all.
That's what I'm saying. The only thing that happened was Obsidian. That's why I put it in.
Well,
I didn't even know they were gonna do that. I missed it.
Game Pass is $1.
First of all, that's the worst title of a conference I've ever heard. And second, people saying that's PSX. I think even the worst PSX is better than that shit.
PXX be lit sometimes. Niggas be tripping.
PSX, the first PSX was dummy lit.
Oh, with that Uncharted gameplay?
Uncharted gameplay, 15 minutes? Lord. Oof. That was fire. But yeah, nothing, it was just some expansion passes for Sea of Thieves. Some PUBG is on Game Pass. That's pretty much what happened. And Game
PUBG. I also play Fortnite.
That's all that happened, honestly. There's nothing else happened.
I guess I'll be
the Mexican fans retarded.
Wait, Mexican what?
Yeah, it was in Mexico. This conference was in Mexico.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm serious.
Xbox conference in Mexico. All right.
Yeah. Here's the funny part. There's a bunch of memes of people saying, "Hey, Trump, go build that wall."
Oh yeah.
Don't let him back in.
So that's why Tony shared that video of build that
Yeah, because dude, they were literally anything they said, they would cheer they'd be going crazy, bro. Look it up. Y'all gotta see. It's funny. It's funny.
They might have been paid actors.
I think they might have been, bro.
If the camera was focused on them, then they probably were.
There were people saying, bro, they don't understand English. How are they hyping this shit up? But they're right. I don't know.
All I know is the true destructive game, Lost Cause 4, we getting that.
That's trash, bro.
I ain't getting that shit.
Winnie the Pooh hype.
Oh my god.
Code Vein hype.
Oh shit, that Kingdom Hearts trailer.
Dog.
Kingdom Wars.
Winnie the Pooh, bro. I don't know.
Okay, I'm not talking about the Winnie the Pooh part. The last half of the trailer, the actual story shit.
Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts 3, they be at every conference.
Bro, they whoring themselves out. This shit crazy.
Dumbass.
Hold on. So they got a custom PlayStation 4.
Yo,
they showing
I'm telling you.
They showing the gameplay at Xbox.
Xbox and at Square Enix conference.
Kingdom Hearts only selling 2 million.
What did you just say?
I'm joking.
2 million.
Why have they not put the collection on Xbox yet?
Because they don't give a fuck about Xbox.
They don't really give a fuck.
They're trolling them.
You know what they probably gonna do? They gonna release it all day one of Kingdom Hearts 3. You can buy it all.
All you can eat edition.
Yeah.
All right, lads. Let's move it on because we still got a few topics to go.
Shit.
All right. Let's change gears for a second. Dedicate for a segment we like to call Cursory Selection. Today's Cursory Selection, To Our Lost Forever. Okay. This is a Rockstar theme one. GTA San Andreas, Max Payne 3, GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption 2.
Max Payne and GTA 5. Get out of here.
What the fuck?
Get out of here.
What you said, 2 are lost forever?
Yeah, 2.
Oh shit!
You just threw out Max Payne and GTA like that? What the fuck?
Straight like that.
Wait,
That's
you kept
crazy.
San Andreas?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yo, you fixed up controls. San Andreas be playing real
Shut up.
good.
When's the last time you played it?
Yes,
I bought it. I bought it for the PS4,
Oh my, you
Over
over 5?
and I bought it for the PS3, and I bought it for the 360. Woo!
But not the PS2.
And yeah, of course I owned it for the PS2. I'm just
Actually,
saying, like,
I don't know, dude. Like I like GTA for being a modern game, but Red Dead's world is just way better.
I ain't buy GTA 5 once.
Shut up. Yes, you did.
I didn't. Game share for the win, baby.
You poor nibbers. Always game sharing.
I'm fucking done. No. Bro, listen. Max Payne 3 staying. I'm sorry, it is.
I
Big
got
facts.
rid of Max Payne 3 because I ain't play it, so.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep Red Dead and Max Payne.
I'll keep GTA 5, man. As much as I like that Red Dead, listen. I like Red Dead a lot. I think it's a 9, but
Oh,
man, some missions in there. The epilogue one was some ass.
I ain't get there yet.
I don't know.
I'll say I'll keep
The ending
and San
the game
Andreas.
doesn't work like a prequel, man. It just doesn't.
Respect, Risen. I'm glad you like black people.
Wait, he said San Andreas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter.
Big respect.
Can't we, y'all? Let's move it on then. Yeah. So, moving from that, it's time for Drip Feed, a selection of upcoming games for this week, or last week, rather, because we're a little bit late. But let's start with this one. Deracine. That's the new From Software game. The VR. Deracine is a brand new story adventure created by renowned Bloodborne developer From Software, available exclusively on PSVR. As a spirit in a secluded boarding school, the player must prove its existence and build a unique bond with students as the world is uncovered through discovery and exploration. Oh, this would be an adventure game, by the way. As the mystery story unfolds, the spirit must travel in time to change the fate of the pupils. Nobody give a fuck, right?
Nope.
Unless they're making another Soulsborne game, that's irrelevant.
Cry.
Irrelevant.
Trash.
Shadows died twice on the way, though.
Trash.
Detour dies twice.
Neo 2 better.
Woo. I'm joking. All right, Tetris Effect. Tetris Effect is Tetris like you've never seen it or heard it or felt it. An incredibly addictive, unique, breathtaking, gorgeous reinvention of one of the most popular puzzle games of all time, from the people who brought you the award-winning Res Infinite and legendary puzzle game Luminous. On the PS4. Y'all picking that up?
Trash. No. Ain't nobody buying Tetris.
Wait, you need VR to play Tetris?
No, you
Yes.
don't. But
Oh.
no, you don't.
Yeah. VR
Almighty,
game.
stop making up shit.
You don't need
It's a
the
VR game.
No, it
Oh.
isn't. What are you saying?
I thought it was a VR game. My fault.
It's on
Are you
VR.
even reading the document? It says optionally.
My hands are cold, so I got my hands in my pockets. I apologize.
Lord have mercy. No, it's optional if you want a VR. But if it's on sale for like $5, I might pick it up. Like it's a really cool.
Yo, Tetris is free on your phone, my nigga. Like,
No, I know. But like, have you seen it? Like, have you seen this one?
I've seen some gameplay, but
Like, it looks great, dog.
I just understand Tetris is free. Like,
Yeah, but it's some trash on the phone. I'm sorry. I've tried it there. It's trash. That shit laggy sometimes. It's trash.
that's because you got the short ass iPhone 8.
No. The game is trash.
You got a fake iPhone, nigga.
Ah, fuck out of here.
You don't got a plus, you a hoe. That's how I feel.
Fuck out of here. That's trash. All right, Grip. Harnessing a gravity-defying physics alongside a bristling arsenal of outlandish weapons, Grip delivers the fastest, most competitive racing game ever. Hill walls, ceilings, and anything else you can get your tires on. As you master tantalizing tracks, tricks, and perform mind-blowing stunts to race your ways across the cosmos.
Boo.
It looked trash.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, isn't this like the successor to Roll Cage or whatever?
Yeah, it is.
I remember I think I saw my brother playing, like, I guess it was a early access on PC, but I was just like, I guess it looked all right, but
It looked all right, but it's just not.
Didn't BG have the developer on WWP once?
Yeah.
Oh, bruh.
I remember he had them, I think, and
No, I think it was for
shit. Do y'all remember that Battalion game that everyone was like overhyping the fuck out of?
Overhyping the shit out of. Yup, I remember it.
Because everyone, like, that was when everyone was like, dude, fuck these future ass games. We want a fucking
World War II.
Yep. Oh shit.
Gamers are so indecisive, bro. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, Hitman 2. You can get it right now for $100 like an idiot, or Tuesday $60.
Like Rafa. Oh,
Right.
I don't want to blame Gamer Saber. I think it's just we ask for something from one developer, but then every single developer hops on that same wagon.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we're like we want different type of shit, like varied, and then they just jump on it.
You know, we're like telling Call of Duty, mix this shit up. And then Battlefield's like, oh, we'll mix this shit up. And we're like, what the fuck are you doing?
No. Keep your shit modern, like.
Yeah, true.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
You got a point. But even then, like, companies don't think that way, you know.
Yeah, I pick Hitman 2 though.
Yeah, I might, but just waiting on the sales though.
Price drop.
How much y'all gonna spend on it?
20, maybe.
20. You have to wait like a year and a half.
I don't give a shit. I'll wait.
I'll spend a little bit more because there's nothing to play. But I won't spend 60. No way.
I'm gonna spend. If it's on Black Friday for 40, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah, I can see that.
I'll have better shit to get then, but we'll see.
What? Like what?
Like what you said?
Yeah.
Dude, I still haven't played Nier. Shit, I need to get that.
I haven't played Nier either.
You haven't played Trash either? Okay, cool.
Shut up.
Oh, that shit some ass, dog.
You're a dumbass. Shut up.
that game some duty, some booty
Jesus,
shit.
You're dumb.
Bro, like, let me tell you about that game, bro. Hold on.
No, you don't need to. It's fine. It's fine. Don't tell me anything.
Saber's gonna come out like, why do I have to play it 7 times? Like, I beat the game once.
No, it's cool, Saber. I'm not saying your opinion's wrong or nothing. I'm just saying I don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear it.
I'm gonna tell you the gameplay thing. I'm not gonna tell you anything about the story.
I've seen the gameplay and I've played a little bit. I mean,
you played a demo joint?
No. My friend had a file and I was just playing it.
Hold on, 2 simulator, bro. That shit.
I mean, it seemed like you could mix up a lot of shit. I mean, I don't know.
Niggas was calling that game of the year, and I ain't see how.
They were talking about game of the year and shit, bro. That world is so dead, and there's like one color palette for that game. That shit.
Wait, what?
Like that like white, black, and green.
Yes, that's all there is. There's literally nothing else, bro.
I still want to play it. I mean, I waited this long for a reason. I didn't want to pay full price for it, obviously. So, yeah.
Yeah, pick it up.
There's some other shit too, but like
you would probably get it for like 20 though.
Yeah.
Was I tried it? Well, never mind. Nintendo don't do Black Friday deals.
They don't do shit.
Yeah, they don't even price.
Well, actually, hold up. They do have those Nintendo Selects now, non-Switch though. But I mean,
I'm gonna need some updates on when the Switch will be on sale during Black Friday, so I can finally play Smash.
I think on Black Friday.
Earlier,
nah, the Switch not on sale. It's still $2.99, but you get a free game depending on what store you go to. So I think Target is Mario Kart 8.
Yo,
Mario Kart Port.
Black Friday.
Yeah, port. Yeah.
I mean, not that anyone played it because it's on shit you.
Trash.
That's true.
Nintendo.
I love how
Sorry, Derek.
I love how the Switch is reviving all the Wii U games that should have been good. I love it.
Yeah, reviving them from that shit console. Sorry, Derek.
Garbage, bro.
Derek praised the Wii U.
I keep forgetting that Nintendo Online is $20 now. Jesus.
For a year, is that bad?
If it don't work properly, then yeah, that's bad.
I mean, does it not work? I think people were just mad at its lack of features.
You know what? I'm not getting Smash Bros. Day one. I want to see how that online play first. Because if that shit's like the Wii U Smash Bros. Online, yuck.
I need Smash Day 1.
Could not be me.
Noise.
Say game.
God. Oh, say shit.
Calm down, y'all.
I'm going to decide what to get Day 1 or just wait a little bit later.
Yo,
Make sure
Day 1 reason.
really hyped to play as Mario and fucking Kirby, but he says Kingdom Hearts is a fad. This is crazy.
Dance with Morgana, Risen.
I love Smash Melee.
Yo, when Risen played Persona Dancing, I lost it, dude.
I was trying out the fucking demo. Calm down. Jesus
Listen,
Christ.
dog, listen. I don't know, dog. I don't think the demo thing is a fucking excuse. I'm just saying. But on another note,
It is an excuse. It's legitimate.
You got it.
You'll never see it coming.
This nigga's that, yo.
Let's discuss today's keynote. And today's keynote is your dream game. So basically, this is how we're gonna do it. One dev of your choice, any, ever. Doesn't matter if it's defunct or not. One genre, and you tell me the plot and the gameplay.
Our dream game.
Plot and gameplay?
Yeah.
Who's first?
What I mean by gameplay, I mean is how do you
genre?
You know. Go ahead.
Who's first?
Anybody else can go first. I'm not ready yet.
All right, I'll go first. Fuck it.
All right,
I got kind of one on top of my head, but I'll just do it. Whatever. So one developer. I guess Naughty Dog. Yeah, fuck it. Naughty Dog, but I'd want them to be like their Uncharted branch, like not their. I mean, I don't know if that's different, but so them, and then obviously like an action third-person shooter, kind of like Uncharted, and the game I want them to make is I don't know if y'all remember, but there was a canceled PS3 exclusive called 8 Days.
8 Days.
And if you just look it up, it was like a tech demo for PS3 kind of, but like it was eventually supposed to be like a fully fledged game, and it pretty much looks like a heist in GTA 5, but this shit was way ahead of its time. And like there was like one part with like there's a gameplay video of them like showing off like the physics in the engine that they had, and it was like in a gas station, like showing like, you know, like how in GTA 5 you can like shoot all the shit off the shelf and shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it's like that kind of like individual items like in a gas station, like just like showing off like random physics in their engine. And like just for 2006 it looked pretty good. And like I remember the gameplay of this game, like it was like this like action movie, and it was like these like two guys that were just like going through all this shit, and like at one point like one of them was like hanging off like a helicopter like convoy shit, and like it was crazy. But just go look it up. I'll link it also in the description of the podcast. But
it was made by London Studios. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
But I would want them to make that.
So like recap your dream game, like recap your shit.
So basically that game, 8 Days, but with
Naughty
Dog's like newly refined, you know, how they make games now with their action third person shooters.
Oof, that'd be lit. Wouldn't lie. That'd be good. Let me think about mine.
All right, hold on. All right, boom. Let me go.
Go ahead.
So For the developer, we're gonna do CD Project Red.
W.
Ooh.
For the setting, I'd like a modern day setting.
Oh shit.
I think there's like a lot of devs that either go way in the future or way in the past. I like modern.
Yeah, but the thing is, modern is boring. Usually, like unless you're doing a military shooter.
That's not true. You can have a city style modern game.
I get what you're saying. Like something that I think it's like it's not really explored that much. Like when you really think about it, there's not really that many just modern games that just I mean that aren't just a typical open world. You're like a vigilante or like a former crime lord or some shit. I don't know.
Right. And for the plot, I guess the plot would be you're searching for someone lost, even though that's the Witcher 3 plot. I just think that would freshen it up because, like Zap said earlier, it's either you're a vigilante or you're a fucking mob boss, you know? So you're just searching for somebody, and then the setting, I would want a big open world. I don't like games that have one color palette. You know, I need a forest with a bunch of different colors. You know, I need the city, bright lights. I think they could do it.
Cool. Who you
But the
said?
game for
Oh,
say,
CD.
say it again.
Yeah, CD Project Red.
Yeah, and then for the gameplay, third person action.
Wait, so like what kind of setting like in terms of like would it be like a city world or would it be like a
So
natural world?
it would be there would be a city part of the world. Like I said earlier, like I'd like a vast open world where there's city, there's a forest, I guess you'd say, or jungle, depending on where they're at. Um, Wide open plains. I don't like when games have one setting. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Okay.
Like
I get what you mean.
I like even if it has to be like hub worlds.
Uh,
wh-
I guess.
Okay, I feel you.
You know,
I
just
think they could figure a way around it
right,
nowadays. I mean, look at
right.
something like Dark Souls 1. Like,
Yeah, nowadays they can definitely do it.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Just a quick question. Like, what's the grab? Like, what are you doing in the game? Like, I mean, what's the combat? Like, what do you do?
So it would be, you know, since it's modern, obviously shooting. You know, there's guns. You can't do a sword in modern combat. That should be kind of whack. Uh,
I mean, you could maybe do like a some kind of melee, like a nightstick, kind of like like that foldable thing that Aiden Pierce has.
yeah, but he
Mm,
still got a gun though. So,
Well, I mean that too. I'm just saying like he has a melee weapon.
or you know, they could do some shit where it's like the main character has superpowers, so he don't need a gun, but everybody else around him has guns. Do some shit like that. I don't know.
Okay.
all right. Well, Risen, you got a thing, or do you want me to say mine?
Yeah,
Uh, I don't know. I
yeah.
haven't really put some thought into it, to be honest, but I'm just gonna say, like, maybe I'm thinking that I want Rockstar to, like, actually, like, make an open world RPG and, like, make choices actually matter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's kind of my ideal game, I think.
It's such a hard thing to make choice like matter because it's all an illusion, bro.
Because, like, usually the games that Rockstar makes, like, the stories are, like, really scripted, so I just want to see, like, if they can actually make, like, a story that has, like, multiple choices.
Another thing,
Yeah.
my fault, Risen.
Yeah, it's not.
Another thing is, I kind of want to see Rockstar make a space game.
A space game.
Yeah, I just want to see them just because yeah, they're good on like like Red Dead Redemption. For the time period, Red Dead Redemption 2, for the time period they worked on 1800s, 1900s, they it feels so great, like so authentic. So now my thing is I want to see what they can do new. Like that's why I kind of want them to just go to space and because I
Yeah.
feel like if they go to space, they could work on their own world.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
I get you.
And I
Yeah,
kind of
they're
have
not.
like a thing I want to say like after Saber says his game like not really a dream game but like a dream of games like but I'll detail in a sec.
Okay. I got one in mind. So
All right.
here's what I'm thinking. Okay, so modern, no, I'm gonna be like semi futuristic Castlevania game, but here's the twist: you're not playing as any vampires, right? We know in Castlevania you usually play as Richter or whatever. So I wanted third person stealth games about you killing vampires and getting to Dracula, right? So you gotta infiltrate the castle, basically. And I want Hideo Kojima to direct it in the Fox engine. Bruh.
Oh shit.
Get me that shit.
God, that's lit.
Get me like bosses, bro. That'd be fucking amazing, bro.
And like
So
I like the idea of like semi futuristic because like I guess that's kind of like what Death Stranding is, but like so like he could do something weird with it, you know?
Yeah, of course. That's what I mean. And
Yeah.
that Castlevania, it doesn't. It takes like every 100 years, I think, for it to be like 2100 or whatever.
Yeah, it'd be cool to like see like like it's like the modern spawn of Dracula or some shit. Yeah.
Bro, that shit should be dummy.
so when you say stealth, you mean like you mean like you don't have a weapon? Like what do you mean by stealth?
yeah, I mean like primarily stealth, like like how Metal Gear is.
Right.
But I'm guessing you have guns because you need guns at this point.
Right.
But you can also integrate like some melee combat in there.
I mean, you could have like a unique gun or like a unique kind of weapon. Like, I mean,
Right.
look at Dead Space.
Yeah, exactly. Like something different, but not necessarily because you gotta have some type of projectile. That's what
Yeah, I get you, but I like the idea. Yeah.
Yeah, the idea is exactly the idea.
Well,
Like infiltrating the whole castle be super lit too.
Mhm.
I actually think it would be more interesting if there's no weapons, so enemies will feel more threatening.
I feel that, but I don't know if Hideo Kojima will be the right person for that.
And it might be like a different game that
Yeah, it's
warrants
gonna be
that because I mean, like it's like I don't know. Castlevania is about killing monsters, you know.
Right, yeah. I know what you mean, but that would fit more into like a Resident Evil type game or Silent Hill or something.
Yeah.
But like Castlevania is more about like getting keys and whatever and going through that place. But like it'd be so lit to have a 3D, not 2D, like 3D castle stealth games with like the fucking Kojima engine, bro, and Kojima directing it.
That
Oh,
Fox
yeah.
engine. Oof.
But Konami's too retarded.
Throwing it away.
Konami's fucking yo.
Konami's sitting on a
If they were smart, they would get all the former Koji Pro like employees they still have and like remake Metal Gear Solid 1 with the Fox engine or some shit.
Yep. Oh my god, bro. You know how much shit would sell? It makes
Imagine a dev like Naughty Dog having that Fox engine.
Oof.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Imagine just
Kojima knows how to
an engine.
mess with an engine, dude.
Absolutely, bro.
Death Stranding hype. I don't want to see any new bandwagoners. We've been on that shit.
I want to see Top Dog like hype this game up. I know it. I'm just waiting on it, dog.
Dog hype every game. Yo, Top Dog everything, bro.
He allowed to call Assassin's Creed Odyssey a game of the generation contender, but we're not allowed to hype Death Stranding. Noise.
Yeah. Noise and good.
He really said that? Nah, he really said
No.
He said it was game of the year contender. What you mean?
Well, yeah, of course, yeah.
He's like
Game
the
Well, I mean, every game's game of the year for him.
Yakuza 6 still game of the year.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Chief. But
God or overrated.
you could say that, but it still doesn't mean Yakuza's game of the year.
You're right.
Oh, but
You have
just real
to-
quick before we wrap this up, like just to bounce off what you were saying,
Yeah.
kind of like a dream I have, like a direction I just want games to go. Period. Is like, it kind of goes with like the game you're describing, like just being more free with what the fuck you're doing, like, or being more creative, I guess per se, like taking like what we know about like these settings and worlds, or like a type of world, and doing more with it. Like when we're like just naming shit off, like, oh, I want a Naughty Dog space game, or I want a Rockstar sci-fi game, or I want, like, I mean, I'm just naming shit, like that's not shit we said, but it's like when you just name shit like that, it's like, I don't know, when you imagine it, you're just imagining like their own gameplay loop like in that world. But like,
Right.
when I think of like everything, when it comes to like the narrative and everything, it's like what I want is the way we kind of make stories now, like the good stories, but just like a modern story, like in these like old worlds, or new worlds. It's like, just because it's a medieval setting, I don't need it to like be a medieval plot. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, or like I like, you can be familiar with like the way you approach things, I feel like,
And
even despite your setting.
Did, I think it's kind of played around with your idea you're talking about.
Yeah, or it's like, I don't know, it's kind of cringy the way they're kind of handling some of the promotion for a Beyond Good and Evil 2, but I mean, I also kind of like how in some of it, like, it just seems like its own thing. Like, I mean, I don't know.
It looks good. It looks good.
I want more creativity. I want more like openness. I just want more like, willingness to be like Kojima.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's hard to come by.
The God is going to deliver again.
A lot of people don't have that talent, though.
That's true too.
No, it's facts. I mean, I'm just saying those are the kind of people we should be giving our money.
Right.
Look, I'd love to give Kojima these $60, but I still don't know what the game's about. So
listen, you'll find it.
Oh, they never learned.
I might play that game and still not know.
You don't play that game, and when you see them fire ass bosses, because you don't make them bosses.
That's great.
That's what I hope he better bring that back. Like, there's one thing I missed from MGS5 is his bosses.
It was like the quiet boss. That's it,
bro. You can drop a care package on that bitch.
Who did that?
I did.
Oh, lazy, huge.
Yup. Call me what you want.
Man ordered Uber to do the work for him.
Yup.
Oh man. I was fucking mocking that stuff. All right. So let's go to the freestyle bit. Any topics go? I got some. So let's talk about Red Dead Redemption 2 update impressions just shortly.
Good game.
Definitely, man. You want to spoil it?
Nah, we got niggas still in chapter 3 in here, man.
Hey, I'm at 32% now. We moving.
Nigga, we at like 60.
Yo, you're at 30 something. You need at least 70% to beat it.
Oh, really? Okay.
Chapter 40.
Troy having a life, Shiloh.
Oh, now it's having a...
Whoa, nigga. Nah, we're not doing that. Nah.
Hard, bro.
We're not doing that. That ain't fair.
Are we gonna talk about like the BlizzCon thing a little bit?
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, the Diop, yeah, they wrong for that. Jason wrong for defending them niggas too. That's wrong, bro.
Defending who?
Defending Blizzard, saying like gamers shouldn't feel entitled.
They shouldn't. He's not wrong in that.
But it's not a feeling of entitlement. It's just if I don't want it, I'm going to tell you I don't want that shit.
Yeah, I know, but you got to be an asshole though. I mean, I don't know.
Well, no one's being an asshole about it, so
he was kind of snarky, the guy on the fucking stage. I mean, if you complain about it, it's just my thing is they directed it to the wrong people.
Like, is it like an April Fool's joke? He's not being like an asshole.
Man, listen, the developers got no say in that shit, and we know that. So
you know what? You know what's not fair? Okay, so because in any other market that people have to purchase something, The consumers drive that market. So how come in video games, when the consumers try to drive the market, there's niggas out here saying, "Oh, well, you can't be entitled. Like, you can't feel entitled."
No, I'm not saying no. Hold on. I'm not saying gamers shouldn't feel entitled to the game. I'm saying where we point our our criticisms. Sometimes gotta be to the right place. Like to the developers on the stage, if it's probably not where you do, where you point at the criticism.
Well, yeah, you got to point at Blizzard. You got to point at Blizzard at the
Right,
end of the day.
but saying that to the developer,
me personally, I would point the blame at Activision.
yeah, Activision, Blizzard, that's the same shit.
Same shit to me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's like it's like
Activision's like the parent company of Blizzard, so they probably have more control over Blizzard than Blizzard itself.
Right.
That company is called Blizzard Activision.
No, it's called Activision.
Just to quickly play devil's advocate, I do kind of think that guy was being a douche.
Yeah, he was. He was like,
and I think that the people that are getting attacked for saying that guy was being a douche, I don't think that's right. I think they're kind of getting lost on what this all is about anyway. Like, I think the real thing people should be being mad about is obviously the mishandling, and this shouldn't even exist in the first place. But
right,
like,
facts.
I feel like now people are getting pissed at, this guy just wanted his game to be good, blah, 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 blah. Like, now they're just shitting on, I don't know. It just seems like wars like this always get out of hand. And something I hate is, like, how now, like, it just seems like these gaming sites are now at odds with real gamers. And, like,
yeah, bro, it's like,
it's weird.
Like enemies now. It's so weird. What the
this spot that they're in is really weird. Because, like, we still get clicks, but we're going to just trash the people that are the reason we exist in the first place.
Pretty much, bro. And nobody likes them anymore. And like, it's just like nobody likes each other.
It's really weird.
It's weird.
I blame Trump.
I just blame dumbassery.
Oh man,
a Blizzard employee literally said that he blamed Trump for like the BlizzCon thing.
No, it's just
all I'm saying is when Trump got in office, tension been high, man. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like the main issue regarding BlizzCon is that Blizzard is making like a popular like franchise of the game to a platform that nobody is just
nobody asks for. Nobody's interested in.
Like,
I get the complaints.
So like, how's there people mad at?
Blizzard fans are mainly play on PC, so if it's not playable on PC, they're definitely not gonna like it.
No, listen. Put it this way. This is what I'm gonna tell you. Imagine you go to McDonald's, right? And the food is terrible. Like the burgers are literally bad. Like the quality of the burgers have been worse. Do you complain to the lady that just served you? Nah. You don't really. You
but
complain.
A ton of people would.
I know they would, but you don't complain at them. That's what I'm saying.
Well, yeah. The correct course of action is not to blame them. What I'm just saying is that the reason that all this hate, the reason that guy's question exists in the first place is because he is one of those guys who literally went right up to the person and said, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, and I know, and I'm saying those type of people are kind of like, kind of assholes.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we shouldn't complain. I'm just saying point it to the right place.
Correct.
Yeah, you complain to the chef. You complain to upper management. You complain to, I don't know, fucking the McDonald's corporation, but you don't complain to the bitch that making $8 an hour. You know what I mean?
The chef only making 8 too, and I'm complaining to that nigga. That's what I'm saying.
No, do your fucking job right.
No. But I'm not asked how it's cooked. I mean the quality of the meat and shit.
You're right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just surprised that people are shitting on Blizzard because I think Blizzard gets away with like too many things because like, a lot of people dick ride them.
Dude.
Oh yeah.
Overwatch loot boxes.
Overwatch's community is garbage. Like,
does anyone care anymore? I mean, that game is old now.
Yo.
It still sells millions of loot boxes. So.
So who cares?
You're right, but I don't know.
No, I'm like with their loot boxes. Like, I actually don't care. I mean, they literally are just cosmetics. They can go fuck off with those. I really don't give a shit.
You're right.
You don't care that the best skins are behind the.
What will I ever do?
I'm just saying.
That's opinion based, Saber.
I mean,
They literally don't affect my gameplay experience. So
Oh no, I can't get the skin. I have to grind for it. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Ain't nobody get mad when Fortnite selling skins. Oh.
Because
why is it a problem? Who cares? It's a skin. I'm not saying they're right for selling it. I'm saying who cares if they they have the right. Not that they are right.
Like
shit, bro.
Like if I have control over it, I would not make any microtransaction at all.
Right. No. Hold on. You play games because they're cosmetic. Their cosmetic value matters. I hate this. Oh, it doesn't matter because it's a skin.
No. The cosmetic matters, but I'm saying the money, like there's nothing wrong with paying money to get something you want. You know.
I just want to point out. I didn't spend a single dollar in Overwatch, and I have a lot of skins.
Me neither.
You don't have to spend that much money.
I spent a little bit, and I still have like a fuck ton.
You can get a fuck ton of skins for free, so it's not an issue.
Like I bought like the $5 twice, and that was it.
Yeah, no. See that they took your money there.
It's fine. I don't care. Okay. I gave them the money. I know.
You don't have to care. I'm saying this shit used to be free before.
No. You said they took my money. I gave them it.
Saber, listen. All I know is I don't know if developers would be continuously updating the game with skins for free. Like, I don't know that.
Yeah, they would. This bullshit that they don't make enough money is bullshit, dog.
I didn't say that they don't make enough money. I'm saying that they wouldn't do it.
Why not?
If it was just for free.
Why not?
Because what's the point? What's the point?
What you mean? What's the point?
Why am I giving away skins? Why am I hiring art designers?
Let me tell you. Do it like CD Projekt Red is. They continue to update their game and they make quality, big DLC that they can sell for a lot of money. What's wrong with that?
Overwatch is a multiplayer game.
I'm just asking what's wrong with the way Overwatch does it.
Okay, Saber, let me ask you. Saber, let me ask you something. Give me a solid way for Overwatch, a multiplayer-only game, to sell a $40 DLC.
Okay, go free to play. Why not?
So what are they? So they're gonna sell characters?
Okay, fine. You don't want to do the DLC thing? Okay, fine. Go free to play. Why don't they do that?
Who's gonna trust the game that's free to play?
Okay, so boom. Listen, all right, ready? It go free to play. Listen, it go free to play, right? So now you have to buy characters, right?
Fortnite is a one game mode, one map game. That's not a full game. Like the reason Fortnite is successful is because they get away with it constantly being an early access game.
Dude, what are you talking about? Plenty of free games, especially Fortnite that doesn't have a campaign. That shit.
Okay, all right, Saber, answer the question, right? So they go free to play. The reason that they sold this game for $60 when it first came out was so everybody can have the characters when they update the game. When a new character comes out, everybody has it. So if they went free to play, you'd have to buy characters.
No.
Better?
Listen to what I'm saying. You wanna do the loot box shit, right? They make billions with that every single year. Why not go play?
Because then people would have to buy characters.
No, they wouldn't. Just make the characters free. What the fuck are you saying?
The reason that they made you buy the game was so you wouldn't have to pay for the characters.
What the fuck are you talking about? Make the characters free.
Why? Why would they do that?
They make billions in fucking microtransactions. What are you talking about?
But like, okay, I get what you're saying, Saber. You think they? I mean, they obviously don't have to, but the thing is, they can. They're doing it because they can.
And
I just don't think.
Saber,
yeah, I think it's fine to not agree with it. I just think, I mean, like, it exists for a reason.
Saber, you gotta know that at some point, like, it's either you pay for the characters or you pay for the game, bro.
No, dog, you're not making sense. You either pay for the full game or you get it free and you can pay for the shit you want. And
But then, but hold on, there's games like Rainbow Six where you still have to buy the game and then buy the characters.
It's some bullshit too. Who said it's not bullshit? What the fuck? That's even bigger bullshit too.
Okay, so I'm confused here, right?
All right.
Because I'm telling you right now, if they made the game free, you'd have to pay for the characters.
Why
So would you? I'm asking. Hold on, let me ask you. That's what they said. That's what Blizzard said.
I don't care what Blizzard said.
Originally, the game was supposed to be free, but then they switched it over to a $60 price tag, so people would not have to pay for characters.
I understand. You're not hearing me. I know what they said. It
okay, so
matter what they said.
Here's my question. Here's my question for you. Would you rather have to just buy the game for $60 and have all the characters and not worry about the skins, or have the game free to play, but have to buy characters, and then if you want a skin, buy a skin?
Characters.
What happened?
Why would you buy to have characters? You're just saying that to defend themselves.
No, because there are games that do that.
There are a lot of free-to-play games that make you buy characters.
League of Legends, you have to buy characters.
All those MOBAs,
and
League of Legends, Smite, Paragon was like that. No, Paragon wasn't like that. Excuse me. There's a lot of those MOBAs out there where you have to. The game's free-to-play,
like Overwatch, games where like the gameplay loop is like finite and it's not affected by the things you're buying outside of it.
Listen, bro. All right, y'all can think whatever you want. I mean, at the end of the day, but that game should have been free to play. I don't care what they say. That shit's making billions and just cosmetics. That didn't need to be.
We can say that about any game.
We can say about any game. Yo, I bet you Red Dead 2 is going to make billions off of shark cards. So should Red Dead 2 be free to play?
Red Dead Online should.
But it's part of the $60 game that you have to buy.
Online should. I'm not saying you shouldn't.
And no, you gotta answer the question. Boom. Red Dead 2 is going to sell those money cards, and they're going to make billions off of that.
You have to buy Red Dead 2 to play the online.
So should Red Dead 2 be free?
Red Dead Online should be free. Yes.
It's not free. You have to have the game.
You know,
that's not free. Are you dumb?
It's cool enough, Saber.
What the fuck is free?
Free. You can start it free. What the fuck are you talking about?
Saber, it's all or none.
You have to have the game.
You mean free ass to download separately for free?
Yes. There's fucking plenty of games to do that. What the fuck are you saying?
So
what
did you see
the fuck are you talking about?
Make Red Dead Online a separate fucking shit.
Why would that happen? They're not going to let you play. They're not going to let you play it without the disc of Red Dead 2.
Of course not. That would mean less money for them.
So that's the same shit as buying Overwatch with money and then having the shit extra.
But I'm not saying Red Dead Online shouldn't be free. Red Dead Online should be free because they're gonna keep charging you shit.
So boom, we here right now. Boom. Every online game should be free if they have loot boxes.
No, every online game should be free if they don't give you the full content. Yes.
What is that? It's not content.
How is it not content?
Shark cards it's literally just money. All that content is still available through updates.
So the grinding is not content? Like y'all.
Hey, listen. Listen, dog. The shark cards are just for money.
Listen, dog. I'm picturing like imagine Black Ops 1. Like imagine with the recent models that we have, that game wouldn't be as good. I'm sorry, it wouldn't. The DLC that they had back there, that shit had meat on its bone. And they didn't nickel and dime every single fucking shit. All cosmetics, all the golds were like you could achieve that shit. And that wasn't
all right, ready? Boom. Hold on now. Boom.
Go ahead.
Let's just say Black Ops 1 had loot boxes. So what you're telling me is because Black Ops 1 had loot boxes, the game should have been free.
The online should, yeah.
Cut it out, Saber.
What is it? Is the online a separate game? I don't understand this.
Cut it out. Because there's millions of people who do not buy loot. I don't buy loot boxes.
Dog, you're not understanding. I'm not saying Listen, no. I'm not saying you do. I'm saying these companies. Okay. Imagine you're selling a product, right?
Oh no, it's Saber. Oh no, it's Saber. There we go, boys. Oh no, it's Saber right here.
Listen, all I'm saying is, whenever they double dip, it's just bullshit on their part. It just is. Now you can accept it. I don't like. I
But
usually. I'm,
all right, Saber. Saber, let me ask you a question. All right, so let's say I'm selling water, right?
yeah.
And then on the side, I'm also selling ice.
What?
So, nah, listen, right? I'm selling water, and then on the side, I'm selling ice. Saber, you come to me, you buy some water, right? Dollar, whatever, boom. Zach coming to me, he want water with ice. So I'm
Okay.
gonna give him water with ice and charge him more.
I'm not understanding your point.
My point is, if I just want the multiplayer, but you want multiplayer plus all these extra skins, then yeah, I'm gonna charge you more
No,
because
but
you want the extra shit.
No,
no.
here's my example, kind of like a metaphor of what you're saying. To me, what it seems like you're saying, Saber, and we actually got to wrap this up for me soon because I'm only at 6%. But what it seems like to me, what you're saying is like, it's like when people say that online on like a console is free, but I mean, you need to pay for internet.
Okay.
No, I'm saying so it's not technically free. Like, so I just don't get what you're saying.
Oh, no, but hold on. Okay, you need to pay for internet. I guess that's right, but it's not the same company and it's not the same. Like, it's not. They're not doing the same thing. Here's what I mean, right? You buy, you buy. I don't know, SOCOM, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they gave you the multiplayer, dude. They gave you everything that there was, literally everything. There was no, there was nothing. There was nothing else that you could do with that game. That game was multiplayer. It had every single thing of content.
Saber, ready? It was everything, but they didn't add any new content, did they?
Cool. Listen to me. They didn't add
No,
any.
so they didn't add any new content. So now the model is
Listen
Overwatch has
to me.
everything,
You
but
fuck.
they're still making new content,
Listen to
and
me.
there's some
I'm
people willing to
fucking
buy the new content. I don't
talking.
get it.
All right, I'm done. I'm done.
And this,
And then, all right, episode 8, we out.
let's hold up. Let's just wrap this up another time. How about that?
Sure. All right. Yeah.
But we gotta do outros, lad. I know you're
Okay.
triggered.
I can't talk. I can't talk.
Almighty low out.
All right. This has been episode 8. It's 3 in the morning. It's time to go.
Zap224 underscore.
Andrew Gillum about to win governor.
Count every vote.
Count every vote.
Reroll that shit. I'm good.
Saber's scared.
I don't care, bro.
You might just get hit with that revote.
I think both of them gonna lose. I'm gonna be honest.
What if they do the revote and like DeSantis just blow that nigga out the water?
That's what's gonna happen. Nothing got like they losing. I'm telling you.
I'm be scared.
Why? Who gives a fuck? What the fuck?
I don't really care. Shouts to Ted Cruz, by the way. Detour got his job.
Shout out. Cruise control.
Cruise control.
You niggas are so hilarious.
Oh,
Are we
day. Later, boys.
All right, see
Later.
you. How do I go offline?
Saber, you've been the host. You've been the host all this time.